Hi.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for hanging out till the bitter end. This is going to be awesome because it says so right there on the slide.
Also, you're beautiful.
You are beautiful.
Every single way.
We're going to talk about that. So we're going to talk about the awesome community chefs. The awesome community chefs are just that. I want to remind you first who won the awesome community chefs last year. So our awesome community chefs from 2013 were Brian Barry, Fletcher Nickel, and Jamie Windsor. You have seen their retired jerseys hanging. We have 3 new awesome chefs to announce tonight. Here's a little problem, though. You might notice that only Fletcher made it onto the stage. Brian, unfortunately, is at home, and I'm not sure where the Jamie Windsor is. I can't find him, so maybe he'll show up, but we'll see. So the awesome community chefs, just as a reminder, here's how it works. You guys nominated folks from the community who should win this award. There was one that came in. This dude volunteers his time to support many charities and supports local farmers, promotes their products. He has given back to the Sacramento community manyfold. Guess what? That dude is a real chef.
That might be a first.
Yeah, it's like the pasta conversation in IRC.
Exactly, but do you know what happened? That dude got nominated twice. I shit you not.
Nice, they shilled for him.
Yeah, they totally did.
It's like his mom and his girlfriend.
Yeah. He may be awesome, but he did not win one of our Awesome Community Chef Awards. But I do want to talk about what our Awesome Community Chefs this year are going to win. They're going to win something to help them stay awesome. This bad keyboard. And the cool thing about this keyboard is you can get custom keys made for it that they can pop on. So I had an awesome key made for the keyboard. And best yet, they can now click, and hit the DevOps button. Yeah, yeah. But we don't want our awesome community chefs to always work all the time. So I also got them something to stop working. We got them the Amazon Fire TV, and we got them all the content they want, at least for the next year or so.
So that's cool. You can do no more work because you're watching Amazon.
That's right. And of course, each one of our awesome community chefs also gets to come out to the Community Summit on Chef. And you might be asking, what is the Community Summit? And I'll get back to that later. And more importantly, I'll tell you when the Community Summit is. Oh, I'm not supposed to do. Oh, look, look. Woo! That was really bad. That was really bad.
Okay, let's make Nathan feel better.
Let's slow it down here. We'll slow it down. It's okay.
Did anyone see anything?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No.
Thank goodness. Okay, so for our first awesome community chef, Brian Barry couldn't be here, but the good news is he was able to help us nominate or present an awesome community chef for us. Johnny, can you roll the video, please?
Hello, Chef Conf. I'm really bummed I can't be there with you all, but I'm very excited to introduce Ranjib Day as an awesome community chef. Ranjib has done so much for the community in terms of both code and community participation. I also have to thank him personally for introducing me to Chef. So from Alexandra and I, enjoy the rest of Chef Conf.
Where's Ranjib?
Come on up, Ranjib.
Come on up.
Come on, Ranjib. Ranjib.
Where's Ranjib? Where's Ranjib?
I hope that dude walking up here is Ranjib.
There he is.
I can't actually tell, but like maybe it would be some stranger, and he's like, "I'm totally Ranjib." We're like, "Wrong, wrong, Ranjib."
Felt like software.
Ranjib Day.
Welcome, Ranjib Day. Your swag, sir.
Your swag. And the hoodie will.
Apparently, you're also funky.
Yeah. Very nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Fletcher, you're up next.
I'm up next?
Yep.
All right. So I was trying to figure out what I could say, and It turns out the community says it best, so I'm actually going to read one of the submissions for this person. This person has raised our own expectations for ourselves. She has taught us how to code our infrastructures, how to test our code, and how to care for each other along the way. She doesn't have all the answers, but she's invited us to learn with her as she takes Chef and our practice to the next level. I can think of no one more awesome in our community. Are we doing the slide?
There it is.
So Maya?
Woohoo!
Is Maya here? Yeah! Thank you. Congratulations.
So while they're handing out swag, I just wanted to get a show of hands. How many people have been helped by Maya? It's a pretty goodly number of this room. Right on.
There we go.
You!
Thank you. That's to you.
Right. Well, so I'm going to tell a story about a dark time in the history of Chef.
6 months ago.
It was like a solid year and change, where Red Hat support was awful, and there was no such thing as Omnibus. And the versions of Ruby, they was old, and the install process was awful. And this particular awesome community chef took it upon himself to solve that problem for himself, for the university where he worked, and for every other single person. And I'm pretty sure that he single-handedly saved the Red Hat community within Chef. Like, I'm pretty sure they would have just all left and been like, F you guys and your Debian-centric foo. Like, I'm in. And he's also helped in a million other ways. He writes and maintains a ton of cookbooks. He's been helpful in the community. He's on the mailing list. He's on IRC. And so, I would like to present Eric Wolf, the Atomic Penguin.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
There you go.
Stoked to retire a jersey that has Atomic Penguin on it.
Hell yes.
That's killer.
What's going to be awesome is, you want to say something?
Yes, of course you can.
I'm pretty sure Brian Barry invented this award, and he was one of the first winners of it. So he invented an award that he won.
It's true.
But there are very
It's
many
true.
awesome people out here. My first time at Chef Conf, I sat down by a stranger, and they were using one of my cookbooks, and that's how I knew that what we're doing is important. And when I sat down at a keynote this year, I looked around me, and I was surrounded by friends, very good friends. Thanks.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, Steve. Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everybody, for coming.
Yeah, we're not quite done. I do want to sort of wrap up. I promised you I would tell you when the community summit was. But before that, I just want to think back. I want to think back. What?
No.
What? Oh, my God, it's Jamie
No.
Windsor.
No.
What?
What's going on?
We're not going to give out. Hey, we're not going to give out. We're not going to give out 3 awards in this way just because
3
the
awards.
rules. No. This year we're going to give out 4 awards, and not only that, we're going to give out a 4th award to one of my friends and one of the guys that's helped me bring Berkshelf to the community. And unfortunately, he works at Chef. But the rules.
But, I mean, that disqualifies you.
Done.
Nah. Who here thinks that's a good rule? Yeah, boo!
Dude, you're making my people turn on me. I thought we were besties.
Boo! So we're going to give this next award to Seth Vargo.
Yo!
Is he here?
Where is Mr. Seth?
Where's my boy?
Paging Seth Vargo.
Seth.
Come on, Seth
Paging
Vargo.
Somebody hit him on the Twitters. You know he's on it.
Yeah, send him a DM and be like, dude, you missed your award.
I swear to God, he's probably working on something right now.
Yeah, he's either working
Right.
on workshop.
I think I
He's
know where
actually
he is.
fixing your
Wanna go get
problems
him?
right now. And making like a really funny tweet.
Yeah,
go get him.
All right,
Where
I'm
is
gonna
he?
go get
We have to bring him up.
Wherever he is, he needs to get over here.
How about we bring him back into the room?
All right, here's what we're going to do.
Like...
Raise your hand if you have a funny Seth Vargo story. Who's got a funny? All right, come up, John Cowie. This is John Cowie from Etsy.
John Cowie, yeah.
John Cowie, everybody. John Cowie, I'd like you to tell a funny but charming Seth Vargo story.
So I wrote Knife Spark, and when I wrote it, it wasn't that great. I'm an ops guy by trade. So back when Seth used to work for Custom Ink, he took it upon himself to... I was on holiday in Barcelona, and he basically sent like a massive pull request that totally rewrote Spark. And I didn't know who he was, and I was kind of drunk at the time. There were lots of sangria involved. So I decided to check out who this Seth Vargo guy was, so I checked him out on Twitter. And the first tweet I saw was, at what point does a pull request become a slap in the face because your code is so bad I couldn't stop myself from rewriting it? So I was like, that's cool. So then because I was kind of drunk at the time, I was a little bit pissed off. But then I thought about it and I was like, this guy who doesn't even know me thought this tool was useful enough. He must have spent days refactoring it. There was a massive amount of changes. And he thought this tool was cool enough. He was going to sit there, rewrite the entire thing. And then I was speaking to him afterwards about some of the code he did because frankly, I didn't understand it. And he was just super helpful and super nice, and I totally forgave him for the original tweet.
Seth Vargo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Vargo.
Hey. Congrats, man. You earned it.
You rock. Thanks, man. Your prizes.
It has an awesome button.
It does.
And a DevOps button, but you missed that.
And your sweatshirt.
I was just catching you up.
Yeah.
Let's get you up
Yeah.
here.
Did you get that pull request in?
I did.
Also, you're beautiful. Do you want to say any words?
Do you want? No.
Seth was too busy implementing a new feature in Bergshelf, and that's actually a true statement. I got an email.
That's actually what I was doing.
I got an email while I was back there, like, oh, we'll never know that I'm here, you know?
No, but seriously, thank all of you, because I don't have the motivation to write tools like this if it's not for you. So you're the reason I do this. So thank all of you. So give yourselves a round of applause and give the person next to you a high five, because they deserve it too.
Oh, man. All right.
All right, so back to my stats about the awesomeness that was this year at ChefConf. We had almost 100 speakers. We could have had one more. Well, we had 2 more tonight, so it was 101, so we crossed that barrier. We had at least 350 people that rocked the joint at Slim's.
4. Yeah. 4 mosh pits, 1 stage dive.
Yeah. And only one person had to be carried out.
Right, and 1 person literally carried out.
Literally. And that person wasn't actually part of the conference.
Right, but still, they drank the free booze.
Still, yeah. Mm-hmm. There were 450 people in our workshops on workshop day. That is about the size of the first ChefConf 3 years ago. That blows my mind.
Yep.
More people were trained on Wednesday on Chef on a single day than have ever been trained on Chef in a single day. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And we didn't just train on Chef. We trained on Git, we trained on Ruby, we trained on Kanban, and we trained on postmortems. It was a good day.
Because it's actually about the ecosystem, right?
It is, absolutely. And we had 1,060 people at the conference. Absolutely amazing. There are 968 seats in this room. And so we filled this room to capacity. We got so big, we cannot come back here the next time we do a ChefConf. It's too bad.
Boo.
But one of the best parts about every conference is the hallway track. So if you want 2 days of hallway track, you should come to the Community Summit. It's pretty dope. It happens in October this year, October 2nd and 3rd in Seattle, Washington. You can go right now to getchef.com/summit, and we will tell you things about it, like that you should save the date, and it happens October 2nd and 3rd, and it's in Seattle at the Sheraton. And while you're sitting there, you can click on the link to verify it.
And what's dope is Seattle in October, FYI.
Yeah, that is pretty dope. That really concludes
What? You don't think so?
Yes. What? All right. Thank you all. Chef Conf 2014 is now closed. Keep it hot.